Happiness means something different to everyone. Is happiness success? Is happiness people? Is it in yourself? Is it in nature? Can you ever achieve happiness? These are all questions that we ponder and that we explore through self-reflection in life. Even though happiness is really subjective, there are a few key components to the track of happiness.
We all know quite a number of people who have everything that it would take to be happy, and they are not happy because they want something else or they want more of the same. And we all know people who have lots of misfortune and they are deeply happy. They radiate happiness. Why? Because they're grateful.
A big component of finding happiness is not fighting back. Sometimes life throws stuff at you that you really aren't expecting or that you don't want, and you're questioning your life situation and you're pushing it and you're declining it, when in all reality it's happening whether you want it to or not. So just like in the practice of jiu-jitsu, sometimes it is extremely important to just allow, accept, and let go. Fighting back and resisting doesn't get you anywhere when the force that's pushing isn't going to stop. So taking a second to step back, let go, and wait for things to happen for you isn't always a bad idea. Are you ever walking to class, to go out to eat, to get a cup of coffee, and you're just thinking, wow, as soon as I get to class and finish this, I'll be happy because then I'll relax for the rest of the day. Or as soon as I make it to this coffee shop and get a cup of coffee, I'll be good because I made it there. When in all reality, you're just thinking about where you're going and what you're trying to get, and you're not thinking about where you are. Something that's really important to me is the power of now, which is a concept from Eckhart Tolle, and it really related to the Happiness Track book and what it talks about with living in the moment and with not always being on the chase and enjoying things that are right in front of you, because sometimes those are the most beneficial. Something that I've recently been working on since reading the Happiness Track book is when I'm walking to class, putting my phone in my book bag and zipping it up so I can't scroll through my phone or reply to text messages or get distracted just walking from class to class, so I can focus on my feet on the ground or the birds that are chirping or the sun or the people passing me, so I don't miss any moment and any present moment that I could really benefit from. So happiness is subjective, and it's got a lot of different components, and different things make different people happy. And something that I find it really important to focus on when we're talking about the obstacles and challenges to finding happiness is that happiness is not as difficult as it seems. Sometimes happiness is as simple as sitting there and just being and just existing in the present moment and knowing that you're alive and breathing. Sometimes happiness is complex and involves success and family and all this stuff in school and graduation, but a lot of times happiness is just gratitude. And for me, more recently, in order to overcome this self-focus that I experience that holds me back and constrains me from experiencing stress, is compassion and gratitude and being so thankful for where you're at. Recently, I found that I have two jobs. So one of my jobs, I work at retail, and the other job, I work at a nonprofit. In my nonprofit job, I help people a lot, and I do community service, and I focus on community outreach and public advocacy and social justice issues in the community. And with that job, I find myself feeling so much happier than I do at my retail job. At this job, I'm focused on compassion and I'm helping people, and I'm feeling grateful for where I'm at and where I'm seeing other people go. And with that, I found that focusing on myself doesn't make me as happy as I thought it would. When I'm at my other job, working retail, I just think, when am I going to get out of this shift? Oh, I wonder if I'm talking to this customer right. Am I going to make this sale? Am I going to get this commission? While at my nonprofit job, when I'm focusing on other people and I'm focusing on the community, I get a lot more out of it and I feel a lot happier. Recently, something I've picked up on is that in order to be happy, you have to recognize what makes you happy, because we all have things that give us little moments of happiness. For me, it's things like animals, walks, coffee, my friends, watching a movie alone in bed on a Friday night once I've completed a bunch of homework. Different things make different people happy. I've learned to start writing them down when I wake up in the morning, so I'm reminded of why I'm here, what makes me happy, why I'm grateful. Even if it's something as small as a song or smiling at a stranger, little things can bring us happiness too. And it's important to recognize that. So I know what makes me happy, and I hope you do too.